There is a moment in every Argentina match at this World Cup where it looks finished. Not difficult, not uncomfortable, finished. The kind of moment where neutral fans reach for their phones and start checking the bracket because Argentina's run seems to be over. The kind of moment where England supporters in Atlanta were standing and singing and believing that 60 years of hurt was finally about to end. And then Argentina score. Then they score again. And the tournament continues. This is not luck. This is not fortune. This is a pattern so consistent across 7 consecutive matches that it has stopped being a coincidence and become a philosophy. Argentina in 2026 do not just win football matches, they absorb punishment, absorb doubt, absorb the specific kind of desperation that comes from being behind in a World Cup knockout match, and then they find a way through it that no amount of preparation seems to be able to prevent. By the end of this video, you will understand exactly why Argentina cannot be stopped at this World Cup and why Sunday's final against Spain may be the most dramatic match in the history of the tournament. Start with the numbers that nobody is talking about enough. Argentina have now scored 9 goals at this World Cup after the 75th minute. 9. In a tournament where most teams have scored 9 goals total, the 85th minute equalizer from Enzo Fernandez against England, the 90+2 winner from Lautaro Martinez, both assisted by Messi, who had not scored but had spent 90 minutes making England's defensive structure unravel with movement and positioning that does not show up in any expected goals model. Sports scientist Darcy Norman has studied late-match performance across multiple World Cup cycles, and his data shows a clear pattern. Teams that score after the 75th minute with regularity are not lucky. They are fit. They are psychologically resilient, and they have a tactical structure that generates pressure rather than releasing it as matches progress. Argentina under Scaloni have all 3 qualities simultaneously. Against Cape Verde, they came from 2-1 down in extra time. Against Egypt, they were 2-0 down with 11 minutes remaining. Against Switzerland in the quarterfinal, they were level with 10 minutes left. Against England, they were trailing with 5 minutes of normal time remaining. 4 consecutive knockout matches. 4 times Argentina found a way when the way appeared closed. Think about what that requires. Not just technically, psychologically. The ability to be losing in the final minutes of a World Cup knockout match and believe, genuinely and collectively believe, that the result has not been decided yet. That belief is not given to teams. It is built over years of shared experience under shared pressure. Scaloni has been building it since 2018, the Copa America victories, the Finalissima, the 2022 World Cup. Every match that was difficult and survived has deposited something into a collective psychological account that Argentina are now drawing from in the most important moments of their football lives. Psychologist Gaël Jordet has described Argentina's late-match mentality as the most well-documented example of collective resilience in contemporary international football. A team that does not change what it does when it falls behind. It simply continues doing what it does with greater intensity and greater belief that the moment will arrive. And Messi is the reason the moment always arrives. He did not score against England, he assisted both goals. The cross for Fernandez's equalizer, the cross for Martinez's winner. 2 deliveries in 7 minutes that ended England's World Cup and sent Argentina to the final. Messi at 38 in his final World Cup. With 21 goals in his World Cup career and the tournament's joint leading scorer award, is not performing like a man managing his way through a competition on reputation alone. He is performing like a man who understands that time is running out and refuses to waste a single second of what remains. Tactical analyst Jonathan Wilson wrote after the England match that what makes Argentina specifically unbeatable at this tournament is the combination of collective late-game resilience and the presence of one individual who elevates that resilience into something transcendent. Other teams have collective resilience. No other team has Messi. And on Sunday, at MetLife Stadium, Argentina face Spain. Spain, who have conceded 1 goal in 7 matches. Spain, who eliminated France with a performance described as the most complete team display of the tournament. Spain, who have a system so embedded and so tactically intelligent that France, the statistical dominant force of the entire competition, could not find an answer to it in 90 minutes. Argentina have been here before. They were 2-0 down against France in the 2022 final. They came back, they won on penalties, they lifted the trophy. There is a moment in every Argentina match at this World Cup where it looks finished. It never is.